Well met, travelers, and welcome to Looking for Legends, where fate is decided by the roll of the dice, and every choice carves a path into history. Gather your courage, ready your wits, and step into adventure. For tonight, a new legend begins. However, before we get there, we have to summon Caden. There he is. There he is. um,
Oh my gosh.
and we do have a couple of things to get out of the way before we start. Do you ever need an NPC on the fly? Whether it's a bartender with a secret, a rival adventurer, or a village healer with a past, the Bard's Book of Characters has you covered. Expert advice on NPC creation, a step-by-step guide, random tables, and dozens of rich, story-driven NPCs you can drop instantly into your campaign. No prep, just great storytelling. This book is available now at creatorbard.com, so go get your copy. Discounted now to just $10 for a limited time. So go get yours today. Link in the description. That said, we also have Monument Studios. Go check them out. That's all I have to say. Go check them out. As well as Darkest Maps. I doubt we will have any maps tonight, as we have to do some things. We have some things to take care of. But if we do, that will likely be Darkest Maps. Let's go ahead and talk about Roll for Chaos.
Roll for Chaos. Speaking of getting down to business, the Roll for Chaos show is all business. Psych, it's all chaos. The Roll for Chaos show is a new experimental D&D web show that tackles all the things that you've never seen at the role-playing table. Each season, we test insane gameplay mechanics in entirely unique homebrew worlds with a fresh cast of talented comedians, actors, and storytellers. So, come for the chaos, stay for the laughs, and leave with all the feels and zero business. That's the Roll for Chaos show on YouTube. You can see the episodes there, and all the updates will be on our Instagram. That's the Roll for Chaos show. All chaos, no business.
No business? Not even monkey business?
Maybe a little bit of monkey business.
All right, and then we do have some other things to discuss.
Why? I pull it up. Thank you. Hey there, I'm Kelsey, aka Farm Grown Nerd. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Insta, and Blue Sky. I also have a Twitter out there somewhere. If you find it and you don't like it, no, you don't. I've got several streams that I'm a part of, including this one of which is Black Rose Society with a wonderful cast over on Jeremiah McCoy's YouTube channel, or Basics of the Game on Twitch, swashbuckling awesomeness and hilarity with all the corsets. There's also Our Flag Means Doom with Mr. Dandy DM and an all-star cast. On YouTube and Twitch, our pirate-themed campaign that is trying to stop the end of the world, and it's all screaming and hilarity.
Excellent. And then we can round things out because of non-disclosure stuff that Will can't talk about. We'll round things out with Danny and Kev. It's the Lindies.
Hello, adventurers. My name's Kevin. Along with my wonderful wife, Danielle, we set out to explore the world. From sailing on cruise ships, playing in amusement parks, dressing up at Renaissance fairs, and traveling the world to experience other ways of life, we want to do it all. We hope to share our adventures with you, build a community of people who want to chase the stars with us. Follow and subscribe at It's the Lindies at YouTube.
Excellent. Now, without any further gilding the lilies, we do want to jump in. Note that our content includes fantasy violence, social adversity, and some adult themes as part of the storytelling. The characters, events, and settings are purely fictitious, and any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or to real-world events is coincidental and unintentional. Your discretion is advised, as some themes may not be suitable for all audiences. By continuing with us, we ask that you accept these elements and join us in the community and game we all love. Thank you for being a part of our legendary journey. Now,
Legends!
for real this time, let's get into it. When last we left our band of misfits, you'd found your way, with the help of your new friend Azrath, to the city of Therion. When you arrived, you found a valley of siege engines and an army ready to lay waste to the city. Attempting to negotiate peace between the two parties and stave off the release of a devil, you were unable to convince Commander Khazir to lay down arms. And when the first blood was shed, as in the prophecy you'd uncovered, the devil was released, wreaking havoc on the city and the army. Thankfully, you were able to save most of the townsfolk of Therion, evacuating them out of the area. However, the group of soldiers sent to take the city were almost all killed, along with their commander. Near Khan, running back to the city, Serena, Salvi, and Bova, to the best of my understanding, all running away from the city. We now come to the collision of the group just outside the crumbling walls of Therion. As you all meet, what happens next?
Bova, is everything all right? You're not usually this far ahead of me.
I'm fine. Everything. It's nothing. It's nothing. Moving on. Have you seen the caravan? should be around here somewhere.
I want to do an insight check so bad, but I didn't, because that's a good point. Looking around.
You're looking for the caravan?
Yeah, I'm just like seeing, like, do I see them coming or?
Give me a perception check.
Well, would we be on that same part of that they would be coming from, or
You would not. You would be on the opposite side where you evacuated the people. So, that's a good point. You do not see from where you are the caravan.
Yeah, it checks out because I rolled a nat 1 anyway. Caravan.
Can I?
Scared, lots of stuff happening, like
Things going on,
devils.
near Khan? We're good. We can leave. I think we can leave.
Is everything all right? That was not the right accent. I was stuck in Scottish from before. Sorry, I'm a different person. I'm an NPC from the group of citizens.
There you go.
Here's Nilkon, right here. Here he is, and now he's appearing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave you naked like a crab at low tide. Sorry, dear. I knew I had to run up on you. Oh, is everything all right? No one's hurt, is it?
Serena looks like absolute trash. The amount of blood like that is cut like dark that is covering her robes is for sure hers.
I can help a little, but it's going to hurt.
No. I'll be fine. We just need to get away from all of this.
Right. Is the city safe, or is I know above board when the clouds kind of came in, it looked like stuff was going down, looked scary. That's why Nearcon started running. Did the clouds clear up at all, or is it still looking dark? And
They haven't yet.
I haven't yet. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Nearcon says, is the city okay?
No.
What happened?
No, it's not okay. The outside forces made the first move, whether intentional or not. Either way, they made their bed. This is their problem now. We tried.
At least we got the citizens out to safety. So
Yeah, a lot of people died, especially. I'm pretty sure as I was running, I heard a lot of screams. Did I see the demon thingy fly over me when running, or because
Did you see what fly over you?
the devil thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and was it
actually? Wait, you mean while running away?
Yeah, because what wasn't it? Didn't it mention something along the lines of like needing to fulfill something like
Yeah,
a deal?
it said, "I have a bargain to keep," and
That's
then you didn't see it anymore.
Gotcha. Either way, I knew I had to get out of there because, oh, that, wow.
I believe this entire situation was just probably not going to be affected by us coming in for a single day.
Actually, it was though, because instead of everyone dying, only a couple did.
Is there a particularly acceptable ratio?
Less.
No.
I think- Okay,
But-
so
I'm pretty
Is-
sure you don't have any contract anymore with that one guy, though. I'm pretty sure he got skewered.
I see no reason why a contract between us still wouldn't be honored. But
No,
I
no,
take
no.
my
I mean, like something about poisons in the beginning. I think that one might be kind of thrown out the window because he was the one that
Why?
said yes. Because isn't he dead and can't honor it?
I imagine he passed on the information to someone else. Oh dear.
You're so
Hmm.
trusting.
There's protocol. I follow protocol.
Fair. I can't argue that. Anyway,
I
yeah,
still don't understand why
I have
these
no
people-
idea what happened.
Speaking of deals and protocol, Salvi, you do recall another deal that was made with the Silver Fang.
That deal I'm not as worried about. I do have another to consider, though. It is far more profitable. The Bova, the agent you and I spoke to that is imprisoned,
Yes, yes.
I have to get him out.
Oh, I don't suppose anyone's stopping us.
I don't imagine it'll be without resistance. Hence why it needs to be quiet. She kind of looks at Serena like this is a quiet person thing. No offense.
To Serena?
She's quiet.
she doesn't speak much.
I mean, I can be quiet.
If you're inviting me, sure.
Well, I'm asking. There's still a lot of moral understanding between a lot of you that I don't fully understand. If I
Sure.
can get help, I would appreciate it. If not, I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, are you asking for help?
Yes.
Then, as a friend, of course. Bov, are you staying here?
If my services are not required, I will stand guard outside the city wall.
Your services are always required. Speaking of, this is very precious to me. Can you watch him? And she puts the box. She holds the box.
Is he good? Is
He's-
he
He's completely incapacitated, from what I know.
perfect?
He hasn't made any noises.
I will hold the box
Yeah.
with my little friend.
Kevin, could you roll me a D100?
Sure.
Oh no.
Sorry, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, do I read that one first? And I'm like, no, I got it. It's 36.
Noted.
All right. Well, if y'all gonna go do that, I still need to keep after all the evacuated citizens. So, is the town safe or no? Probably.
I don't think the town will be safe for quite a while yet. It's likely going to get far worse before it gets better.
Right.
Because you have
Okay.
this other force now doesn't have like a leader, so there's probably going to be infighting along with other things, and a lot of fingers are going to get pointed at people who weren't even there. So it'd probably best to just keep them separated.
Okay. Well, another thing we need to get around to is meeting back up with the caravan. Would it be crazy to about, increase the size of the caravan by potentially having them join?
More?
We can't just evacuate them from the town and then say, all right, go fend for yourselves. At
Oh,
least we can
Lord. Okay.
take them somewhere else. I don't know. I just don't feel right evacuating them from their homes and then leaving them in the middle of the woods.
No, you're right. I say that we do ourselves a favor and try to. Is there a person that is elder, leader, in charge?
There was that old woman. I think she seemed wise. I don't know.
Oh,
if
don't
she's
start. No, I'm not having anything with her. But yeah, you have fun with that conversation.
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. I'll try whatever.
You might actually get by with her. You have ways of speaking with people.
Right. Okay, well, maybe I'll go back. Maybe we split up from here, as long as everybody's okay.
Selvi, do you mind? If I'm going to go with you, I would very much actually appreciate the healing.
Certainly. And she walks over. You see a few little strands that look like needles extend from her hand, and over wherever there's an open wound, she'll touch her Serena's shoulder, or wherever there's the open wound at, and as the needles sink into her skin, it hurts, it stings, it has a biting cold feeling, almost like you can feel the decay of it, and then threads stretch out across the wound, pulling it shut slowly, bleeding as it goes. And whenever the magic finally seals it back up, it fades after it's done, but it sucks going down.
Ugh.
Ooh. Is that what it feels like when I heal people? Bova, I chucked you in the rib earlier in the day. How did that one feel?
I mean, initially it's like a quick little and then you're fine. But hers is like a little. Please be faster. Please be faster. You're healed. Okay, cool.
It crawls into your very being. Ooh.
It's helpful, but 100% helpful. But it feels ooky.
You get 13 HP.
Whew.
Yeah, that's pretty helpful.
Perfect.
It's spicy.
I am much better, thank you.
Sorry.
No, please. Lead on.
So, who is going where? Near Khan, you're going back to the...
I'll go back to the evacuated citizens and
Sure.
see if I can maybe make my way around the town, not through the town, to try to meet up with the caravan.
Okay, excellent.
I think that's the best. It seems dumb to just like go back just to like continue on, but I don't want to leave the citizens unattended. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm bringing the citizens wherever I go, and
All right.
go see if I can catch up with the caravan.
Excellent. Salvi, Serena, and El Toro, are you guys all going on this other mission, or what were you doing?
I'm holding down to Dowdy's box, and
right.
I'm just gonna. I'm staying like right there where we just were. So when they're done, they can meet up with me. So I'm just going to. I'm going to listen in on the box real quick to see if like I hear snoring or rustling.
You actually hear very faint clawing.
So unsettling. I'm gonna set the box down, and I'm gonna sit next to the box while they do their thing. I'm just gonna like sit down and have my arms just sitting over my knees, just trying to breathe and think about what just happened.
Okay.
Can I roll insight for Salvi to see if she can tell that he's lying?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, roll a contested check. Bova, you roll persuasion or deception. Don't tell us which.
$16.
Bova. Does she believe you?
14. Bova is... He's not speaking in truths. He's not okay with what just happened. You're not 100% sure why, but the events of what just happened are not...
They're not sitting well with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Bova, before we leave, quickly, I didn't mean to be offensive earlier. It's a simple matter of fact that you seem a little winded. Like you need a break.
Maybe becoming large took a little out of me. I mean, that was a big fall. I felt a little bit of that damage. I mean, mostly him. I got hit with some healing by Serena before. She jabbed me a few times. It felt weird, but I'm healed for the most part. So,
All right.
thank you.
I have very good aim.
Apparently, pressure points and everything. You both, you wonderful looking at Salvi ladies. You go do your thing. I'm going to watch the wild man, and I'll be right here. So
Take care.
you too.
Okay. So, Salvi and Serena. As you make your way back toward the camp, the sky is iron gray and choked with ash from an explosion in the center of the city. Rubble smolders, flames licking up from splintered beams and shattered stone. Where once walls held firm, only skeletal remains linger in some places. The air is thick with soot and the sounds of confusion. Roll me roll me a d20. Just tell me the straight roll.
Four.
As you make your way toward the gates through the city, you come across a pile of bodies where a group had fought and died. You hear gasping, labored breathing.
Serena will look to try to get closer to that sound.
The voice kind of like you barely make out was wrong as you draw closer and it trails off. You see Vaka dressed in priestly vestments, now smeared with blood and singed by fire. Burns across her face and body. Her gaze stares as if into the outer planes, just forward. You draw close, and she does not even notice you. She just keeps muttering, "What's wrong?"
Serena will try to take her hand gently and just sort of kneel down and just speak. Of course you are. But that's the beauty of belief. It was that strong for you.
Released, devil. Weakness, not strength. Blood spatters onto Serena.
Serena does not flinch from it. Serena coughs it on her, and she just says, I would help you, but I'm all out. I used it saving everybody else. All I can offer is comfort.
For the first time in this interaction, her eyes are pulled back from their far off gaze and into your own. Good. Do not deserve to be saved.
I'm assuming. So did
Her gaze goes cold.
Serena will utter a small prayer of just, may this soul find peace. And she'll close the eyes, and whatever cloths are around or whatever, she'll like sort of put it over her and then just stand and say, we should move on. Sorry.
As she stands up, Salvi kind of holds a hand out for a minute like she's going to do prestidigitation because ew. But she pauses, turns her head. Is this a mess to clean or to leave?
This is not a mess. This is just life.
That sounded very poetic. However, it's very unclear.
No need to clean.
Okay.
You could clean me, though. She did, get this on me. Look, I'm fine with my own blood covering me, but would you mind?
That's what I meant, prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Plus, you looked like you were going to explode, so I had to.
Just like
Not
every little
literally
joint, like rattle, 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 rattle.
Bova, you on the other side of the city, just outside the gates, you hear off to the right of you something. It's hard to tell what it is with everything else going on, but there's something to the right.
Not sure what the ruckus is that I'm hearing right now. So Bova's like, I'm in charge of watching over him right now. This might be important. I'm going to pick him up and put him over my shoulders, and I'm going to head in that direction. And, all right. I'm sorry if you're all jostled more than normal. I'm not used to carrying a person like this. Let's go. And I'm going to power walk that way.
As you draw closer, you hear weeping. Just a masculine voiced weeping.
Sir, madam, person, are you all okay over there?
Yeah, I'm all right. Nobody here actually. Nobody here. Just, go on.
Did you lose someone?
Just myself.
I actually know what that's like. I seem to lose myself every day. Do I see this person or just hear them?
You gather they're hiding, but you do see a sandal sort of poking out from behind a stone where it looks like they probably are. You're not hiding very well.
I'm not really good with people, but do you want to have a conversation? Do you need to talk?
Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Just go on, man.
Well, Mr. Nobody, if you have nothing going on, all right, how about this? I'm going to talk to nobody because I need to vent. Is that cool with no one here? Cool.
Yeah.
I tried to stop an army with my friends. People got hurt because I was not strong enough. People died because I, once again, was afraid. I tried to never be afraid again because I've seen the faces of evil in monsters and men, and I've felt fear for way too long. It's hard to be who you are meant to be when you don't know who you need to be.
I don't know what that means.
I honestly, I don't either. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I came from. I'm an orphan. I don't know who I need to be to protect my friends. Because every time I think I'm the correct person, I fail. And people die. I'm good at fighting. One-on-one, just top notch. But when I'm afraid, I'm useless. And something came over me in that fight. I saw a demon. I became a huge beast of a man, and I still ran away. I've fought demons. I fought monsters. I fought owlbears. I fought soldiers. I fought bandits. I fought drunkards. I fought the devil himself in the man that I've seen that raised me. But once again, I was scared.
Obviously, Azrath begins to slowly step out from behind the stone. I ran too, man. I ran. I thought I was strong. I just ran.
I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders, everything. And that's okay that you ran. My job was to not run. I failed. I ran, left my friends alone to fight a devil, and an army was wiped out. This is not your fault.
As he kind of like is trying to listen to what you're saying, like you kind of just see like this kid is hyperventilating. He's crying uncontrolled. He's having an absolute panic attack. Like this is 100% like fight or flight freezing. Like he just didn't know. He fled, then he froze, then like he's running the entire gamut of emotions and panic right now.
I just have my hands on his shoulders. I see him losing his shit right now, and I'm like, I'm going to do the one thing for you I wish was given to me when I was a child, and I'm just going to bring him in for a big hug. It is okay. You will be okay. You will live on. From this terrible experience, you will grow into something better, as I try to be.
As you pull him in, he goes like stiff as a board.
I'm not crushing him. I'm just like...
Absolutely. He's like he struggles against it, not like to push away, but just like that like freezing that happens when you don't know what's going on. And as you assure him, and as you continue to hold him in that embrace, he just slowly kind of unfurls. He does not hug you back.
And he doesn't have to.
His breathing over perhaps seconds, perhaps minutes. Time means nothing in moments like these. Slowly, his breathing evens out. His muscles begin to relax. And he just rests his head on your shoulder. Near Khan. You make your way back to the evacuees. You return to a group more confused and frightened than they were when you left. They knew that an army was coming. They knew that they would likely see their city in the hands of an invading force. They couldn't have imagined what they saw. The explosion, the clouds forming in the sky over a devil loosed from underneath them. death, the sounds of screams of soldiers, trained armed men. That's a sound you never forget. The smell of burning flesh. It's not a scent you get used to easily. These people were peaceful. They hadn't known any of this. And now they are in utter disarray. As you approach, they all look at you. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. But they look.
Nirkan rushes up, sprinting and kind of assessing seeing all of this as he runs up. He just says, "Calm, people, calm, calm. Be still. I am not one to I don't know how you step I say it, but I'm not one to add sugar cane to the conversation. I only tell the truth. And the truth is that you all survived because you rely on peace and unity and community. To be honest with y'all, the invading force, keen on conflict, they're the ones who spawned that evil, wicked demon that destroyed your town. And for that, I'm truly sorry. But because y'all are not at fault here, because y'all did the right thing, keeping the peace, making sure you only put the most positive foot forward, y'all are the successful ones. So while it might feel confusing, feel like you got nothing left, know that you came out the best you possibly could. And to honor that, I want to keep pushing y'all to success. I've been running with the caravan. I don't know if y'all know where me and my friends come from, but we're going to the city of the lost. The best thing I can offer y'all is a safe ride to the next city, the next town. What y'all need to do is stick together, build that community, that unity that you're so gracefully portrayed today. Home isn't in a location. It isn't in the ground, in the water. It's in the people. And as he says that, he realizes what he's saying. And it kind of sticks with him for a little bit. Then he says, stick together and you'll always know where home is. Now, I'd like to go and find the caravan. We'll be safer with them. They can offer extra protection. So if you will, I'd like to make a bit of a rounding party. Do you know what this is? We have the strongest individuals on the outside, children, elders in the middle, and I want to go around the city and try to find the caravan. Mix up with them, go off to the next city. We'll be stronger together. Is that something y'all folks think you can do? And he looks out towards the crowd.
They all begin to look around. You hear a bit of murmuring kind of spread over the crowd, and hearing only making out a couple words, you understand they're looking for Mirella Varn. They're looking for guidance, for leadership. But they won't find her. As they come to this realization, another steps up, a person in perhaps their late 20s, sort of shoulder length hair tossed off to one side, dressed in maybe hunter's clothes, steps forward. Aye, it's not what we asked for. It's not what we deserve. But it's what we've got. I say we go with him. I don't know what lie ahead. I don't. But it's better than what we've got here. He looks back longingly at the city. Aye, it was once home, but no more. Best we... Our folks came here as vagabonds, as vagrants, and we'll leave here the same. But he's right, we're stronger together. I'd ask you to come with me. A few... They begin a protestation and are quickly silenced by the others. This figure looks at you. All right then, lead on.
All right. Everyone, form up. Like I said, strong warrior, strong farmer. Anything you know how to defend, to protect. One child's on the outside. You. What's your name there? Pointing to the guy who kind of spoke up for the group.
John.
John. Very well then, friend. You seem to know these people best. Best, you to run around among them, keep morale high. Stick towards the back. Make sure there's no stragglers. You're strong. Protect your people. Protect your home. And we'll get y'all to safety.
You don't have to tell me to protect my own. And off he goes.
Perfect. Cool. Then yeah, Nirkan's gonna lead the evacuated peoples to go find the caravan.
Okay.
Hold on. before he calls out to the crowd. All right, we're about to move out. Now, Do any among you know how to navigate through the woods? Because I'm a creature from the sea. I'm from way down below the depths. I'm gonna need one of y'all to navigate.
We know our way. We've been living here for quite some time.
Who's the best among ya?
They send someone forward that can navigate.
Great. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. You are going to navigate, and I'm gonna yell out the directions. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. And then we go off. You don't want me leading a bunch of people through the woods.
Okay.
Like, I get that they can find their way, and that's all fine, well and good. But at first, that first little scene where they says we can find our way, they immediately turn around and there's some big bad something that runs through the spot, and they go, "Not with that guy," and they.
Okay. Salvi and Serena. Beyond the shattered gate, Khazir's army lingers in loose formations. Officers bark half-hearted commands. The general's banner hangs limp and torn, and rumors ripple like wildfire. You hear talk of the commander being dead, a demon walking among the primaterial plane. How do you proceed into this?
So
Why?
you are so much better with speaking than I am, and if this person is in a prison at this time, perhaps it might be a little better if we just gently got this individual out. They're probably in disarray to begin with, so that also might play into an advantage for us, just so you know.
Well, that was also my thinking. We don't necessarily need to pretend as though we don't belong here, but we don't need to try to be seen either.
Totally fair. So,
If someone happens upon us, don't worry, I'll talk around it.
okay, until then,
Big exaggerated tippy toe.
Okay.
So we are
Oh, go ahead.
stealthing through the camp. That's
I don't know what that was, but it was serious.
Dogs, that's all dogs.
Okay.
we are
You are
stealth.
unmuted.
We are
I know you.
stealth-
I know you muted for professionality, but I wish you were unmuted for comedy.
Totally.
No, you don't. It's unhinged frequencies that come out of my mouth, not noises. So we're stealthing through the camp, but at the same time, so like we're prepared if someone happens to see us, we don't. It's oh hello, and we just walk like stride out. So if we're seen, that's fine, but just
Try not to.
Okay. So I'm going to call for a mixed check here. I love mixed checks. They're my favorite. It's going to be a charisma stealth check because you are kind of attempting to...
from both, or are each one rolling this a separate thing?
For both.
Okay.
I am straight up out
you-
of box, so sorry.
You can just use the help action if that's really bad for you and just give advantage to the one.
Well, I already rolled my stealth, which is actually pretty good considering I only had a
Okay.
+1.
Okay, fair enough.
But how do I do the charisma?
So it's basically just it is a charisma check, and you
Yeah.
add your proficiency in stealth if you're proficient. If not, it's just a charisma check.
Like your proficiency right now ought to be a +3, so you would take that for stealth and use your charisma modifier instead of your dexterity modifier. So you just
Right.
add your charisma to your proficiency.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
20.
What did you get?
23.
Nice. I actually, based on the math that you told me to do, I got a 23 as well. I'm not kidding. That's
Hey, yo, let's go. Okay, so, just because I feel like this needs said, again, optional rules are great. You should use them. Mixed checks are an optional rule that, basically, if a barbarian wants to use strength for his intimidation check because he's, flexing his muscles and breaking stuff, he can do that. And you can call for a strength intimidation check that's based on strength instead of charisma. So you do the same math. It's the stat plus the proficiency bonus, but you use a different stat. All right.
Okay,
So,
let's go.
with two 23s. You make it to the place where the prisoner scout was kept. The scout now is covered in dust and soot. Even this far from the city proper. His eyes widen as you enter this place. And then he steadies out.
Hello. How are you doing this evening?
I meant to watch last episode again and remind myself of his accent, because he might sound entirely different tonight from last time. It's just because he's a scout and he has
There's a chaos dragon playing with our timeline. Moving on.
absolutely. Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Oh, I was just making conversation.
And she starts working on the lock.
Very well. All right. I owed you some information or something, right?
Yes, there was messages you were supposed to deliver through here or bring back. I'm not sure which, honestly. It's been a minute.
Oh, right. As you work on the lock, I will need a thieves' tools check from you. What do you know about my mission in this region?
I know what I needed to know, that you had one.
All right. And
Something about a
why-
message
Well, why did he send you here?
to see what happened to you and to bring you back if able.
Okay, right. So, it wasn't a message exactly. It was more of there was a deal that was supposed to take place. I'm sure if you know the Silver Fang, you know deals. And, this one went sour. I made it out with my hide, but not much else. And on my way back, trying to think of how to not lose my hide once I got back, I was... Now, what was that check, Salvi?
To shoot those night. Dirty 20.
Okay. Lock falls open. He kind of gestures to the cell. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, that's when that brings you up to speed. I've been here since then. But I gotta be honest with you, I lost everything. I
That
I
doesn't
don't-
sound like my message to deliver.
No, it doesn't.
If you were to lose everything, you wouldn't be alive.
Yeah,
What?
cute quote.
I believe he simply means everything he was sent here to retrieve. Understand, I don't mean to be unkind, but I did my job. I found out what happened to you. I got you free. Now I need to bring you back.
Listen, I want to go back. My whole livelihood's wrapped up in that God's forsaken guild. I need a way to frame this. I need a way to spin it so I don't lose my head. And I mean literally. Like he will kill me.
You were taken prisoner by an army that no one had information was there. This is not your fault. This is what did Sir Galad call it at one time? Foobar?
Well, that's fair. The thing is, they weren't the ones who took the. I went to make the deal. The exchange was going to happen, and then those things they. Yeah, those things. Then they made off with the currency and the goods, and I'm just lucky to be here.
There. Shoulder pat.
I don't want your sympathy. That's kind of weird.
Okay, good.
Salvi, do you blink?
Not usually.
Okay.
No reason to.
At this point, he notices you don't blink either.
She blinks very intentionally 2 or 3 times.
Is there a problem? I didn't realize it made you uncomfortable.
What are you? He begins to kind of like walk back into the cage. Like kind of hits his back up against the wall. He's like feeling for an opening. What are you?
I'm an automaton, is what I was told. Or something to that nature.
Are you like them?
Like who?
They didn't blink either. Not
Like
even
who?
when they smiled. When they
Am I not speaking common?
You're doing just fine, Sylvie.
What is wrong?
nothing.
So you
I
mentioned
gotta go.
something. No. You're not going anywhere just yet. You mentioned something along the lines of being waylaid by something you seem to be very afraid of.
I know. I don't know what you're talking about. I just gotta get back.
Please don't make this any more difficult than it already has. We have literally lost hundreds. Don't make it one more. So, my question stands. What was it? And why are you so afraid? You can run in the other direction, but I'm just very curious to learn of the things that you're afraid of.
I don't know what they were. I just
She doesn't say anything in this moment, but I do want to go ahead and point out that I'm casting Charm Person.
It's all right. Calm down.
Okay, is that a save?
Yes, Wisdom 13.
Okay, well that was a natural 3. So I
Her,
don't think this guy's got a +10 wisdom, so you're good.
her eyes kind of start to glow, just this bright, almost like demonic Barbie pink, and she just very gently will waves her fingers like this out in front. There's light wisps that just go in and out of visual around the head, and then seeping into the ears. There's kind of like black veins that spread across the neck for just a moment, and then it's away.
I don't know what they were. I just know they didn't blink. It was like that. They were. I don't know. Their clothes were made with sun threads. They were light. They flew by their feet. They
So, you're... You sure you weren't intoxicated? That you just didn't find yourself in a ditch? High on elder grasses?
I don't do that sort of thing. I stay sober for work. That's why I was the go-to for the job.
Okay, fair. Well, thank you for sharing your fears with us.
Yes, thank you.
So was this fruitful, Salvi? Did it work? Is this...
Works just fine to me. It wasn't really my job to get him back here. It's just what I was going to try for, but he seems rather upset and unstable. Would be ill-advised to try to force him anywhere.
I know. Typical man. Unstable.
Oh, wait. What do I tell him? How do I...
As I said, you were absconded by a neighboring army that was not supposed to be there.
But this isn't just my job. I care for the guild. I gotta know how to keep them from whatever. They've got to know what happened, but I don't know how to say it without it sounding like I was the wrong man for the job.
2 peoples were given a single prophecy, both translated them incorrectly, and as such brought about the raising of a demon. I don't understand. Is it not very clear what happened here?
She's no,
kind of looking at three.
I think what he's looking for is more or less this. Listen, you tell the truth, and whether or not that works is up to your faith in your guild and their faith in you. And if that isn't enough for you, then it sounds like you just need to run. But what kind of life would that be? Your choice. I don't care either way.
I gotta go. And you just kind of like eyes almost glaze over a little bit, and he just kind of walks out of the tent where they had him, and then disappears into the crowd of people running around, frantically trying to figure out what in the hells is going on.
Was that another one of those situations where I should have done something more? I'm not sure what, but should have.
No, honestly, I've no idea what we were even like looking for. I wasn't privy to the first I
I just
section
needed
of
to
this.
find him.
Yeah, and thusly we have. And to be fair, I think you handled it perfectly.
Thank
Um,
you.
I do have a couple. I've been meaning to ask you actually. And please tell me if I'm being too forward or not. But is your lady on the material plane?
Yes. Why would what?
Fair enough. Um, your magics. Where where do they come from?
Well, most of my magic comes from my songs.
And the others?
What others?
You know, if that's you wishing me not to pry, then I won't.
She's got this very blink blink, huh? Blink blink, like it. I
The
don't understand. Does not compute.
Let me ask a different question. Um, your life force, your soul energy. How does that work?
Oh, I have a core engine.
Are you
An
ma-
arcane engine, but nevertheless.
are you manufactured?
Yes. She'll tap a plate on her chest and it kind of cracks in two down the center, opens up. There is, you can't see a stone or anything, but there's a mass of tangled horsehair. It all looks waxed, it all looks corded, but there is a faintly dark purplish, almost red kind of light emanating from deep beneath the fibers.
That is honestly very incredible. Beautiful in its own way. Forgive me for my curiosities. When we
No,
first met, I was very hesitant. Some manipulations in individuals like yourselves can exist, so I just figured I'd
oh,
ask.
you mean the aristocracy? Yes, it's part of what I'm taught to navigate.
I'm
So if I
glad I'm.
seem cold at times, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn.
You're doing amazing, and honestly, I've been learning from you all as well. So
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And as this conversation takes place, you hear boots outside the tent seem to be drawing closer. What do you all do?
Time to go.
it seems like it.
Keeping your previous checks, I will say you all make it out of the camp. In which direction do you go?
Back to Bova?
As you make it to Bova, near Khan and the group of refugees at this point are like you kind of see them just off a couple hundred yards away, making their way around the city. Bova stands still holding Azrath in an embrace. What happens next?
I'm going to get stronger. I can't fail again. I can't fail people like you again. Um, I'm sorry for what happened.
Me too, man. Me too. Um. And Azrath kind of looks around.
Snot all over my chest.
He kind of like shoves Boba off, but yeah, there's snot. There's like Azrath is just red in the face from
It's fine.
tears. Nothing. What's up, guys? I think we gotta probably go that way. I think that's your like the seaman. That's an unfortunate. No, I mean, I think the guy from the sea that ate the heart with me. Like the lion. And he just kind of starts walking that way toward near Khan.
Well, that was interesting.
Extremely. Are you two okay?
Oh yeah, yes. I found him in the rubble, just making sure he was okay. So, um, I'm sorry.
For what?
We were in a bad situation, and I left you all to fend for yourselves. I ran away. And by the time I got my balls back to do something about it, he had already left.
I am no tactician, but I've spent many days in the field with plenty of our hunters. And to be honest, I don't think it was anything you could have done anything about. Plus, I don't know about you, but how many wars have you fought in?
Would you like a glass of
Wars?
tea?
Tea would probably be lovely right now.
My point is that some of it doesn't always make sense, and it's not our fault. We just have to learn to live with it.
I flavor a small skin of just plain Jane water, and it's tea.
Uh, thank you. Bova's holding the tea. I have not been a part of war. I am not a soldier. I am a performer, a strong man, a goof. I fight in bars. Life as a soldier is not something I know. Seeing so many archers, spellcasters, soldiers, seeing all those people wiped out when I could have possibly restrained him from doing anything. I don't. I'm going to live with that for a long time. People died because I ran away.
The greatest lesson my mentor ever told me was after my first mission that I went on. A village was half burnt down, and I was sad, crying. And I was doing my best to hold it all in, but I couldn't. And my point is, he said, you can't save everyone, but that doesn't mean you can't try to save someone. And to be fair, how many times have you saved us?
I don't know if I've actually saved anyone.
Oh, you're being
Yes, you have.
modest.
I know I'm being extremely hard on myself. It's probably not fair to you as much as it isn't fair to me. This is something I'm trying to deal with. To me, I failed. We've been traveling together very briefly, but you all are important to me. And seeing all those people, their lives be taken, and you all still there, you could have been taken as well.
With that, you hear a loud
He's still on my back.
thud from inside the box, followed by an and then the door kicks open. He crawls out onto your shoulders and basically is sitting on top of, like, sitting with his legs over your shoulders, and he just goes, "Cry baby."
Wild child.
He just bonks you lightly on the head a bunch.
I tickle his feet.
He's delightful.
And by this point, I would say, kind of, as you guys kind of walking toward where Nearcon is with the entire freaking city of refugees, you would at this point kind of be joined together. And as you all reconvene together, a new caravan behind you, making way toward the first caravan. What happens next?
Internal screaming, eye twitch. Stop it.
Do we make it to the caravan?
Well, I was just saying, as you all kind of reconvene together. But
I guess as us four reconvene, I guess as five, counting Serena and Douthie. I think I just kind of like catch up the group and just say, I guess my best thought was to, hopefully get these citizens to the next town under the protection of the caravan, not necessarily, joining us for the long haul. But if they want to join, that'll be something for, Mini Rick to decide. That's it. He just keeps on marching towards the caravan.
all right, and you all do make it back to the caravan. As you do, you are greeted by the familiar face of Min Irik.
Nearcon walks up and just like gives him a big ol' hug. He just goes, "Oh boy, Mini Rick. Boy, am I glad to see you."
Well, it's about time y'all be getting back here. Last thing I know, you was running off to the north, and they was following behind you like they was chasing some kind of deer or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take a moment to appreciate the fact that Nearcon does not say this behind his back. It is full on to this man's face every single time.
I know. He just gotten used to it by this point.
It's beautiful.
Every time. Yeah, I'm glad that they did as well. Yes, I'm glad they did. We as you can see, points to the city of people behind him. As you can see, we had a bit of trouble. Though you can count, it'll take you all day.
Yeah, well, that'd be about like counting the stars in the sky, huh? Well, I guess we're gonna need to get some more supplies.
That's what we wanted to say. Did you get our message about Therian question mark?
Well, there's a reason I haven't gotten up there yet.
Great. Yes, well, it's no better than we left it off, which ain't sit too right in me stomach, but what can you do?
Oh, so we're gonna have to make supplies last, is what you're saying.
There's
Ooh.
no longer a Therian, to be quite frank.
No longer a Therion. Well, that just won't do. We,
I suppose we could try to scrounge as many resources from the town as we could, but right now, very greedy demon has been summoned to that place, so I feel like the risk greatly overweighs the reward.
I'm sorry. I think you gonna have to give me a little bit more information on all this. This sounds like quite a few things happen.
Right. Well, Nirkan kind of, looks to the other members and just says, "Well, when we were trying to keep up with you, we ended up passing you right on the way to Terion. We come into this siege camp, wanting to lay siege on the town because they suspected that the town was trying to summon a demon. The town was attempting to summon a demon. So we go to the town and we say, 'Hey, what going on here?' And the town says, 'No, we don't try to summon a demon. It's just a prophecy that if war happens here, then demon will be spawned.' And so we go down there into the crypts, into the depths, and we look down at the ancient tomes. We read the scroll, the wall, and we see in truth that, yes, if any fighting there happen in Therion, the demon will be resurrected, if you will be brought into this world. Are you following me, Rick?
You saying that they, when blood shed, a demon rise from the sea of it.
Right. And so what do? We take all the citizens out of the town so that they no fight, no fighting will come on from them. But, the siege still comes to the town, releases arrows, blood is spilled, demon still comes. So the demons wreaking havoc upon the town. There's no way that town is livable now. So what we have here is all the evacuated citizens. I told them this. I said, you'll be in better protection within the caravan to the next town. But again, as we brought in that one rooster fellow, it's up to the caravan to decide who stays and if it's all right. So I told them the best we can do is get them to the next town. I didn't make no promises of them staying with the actual caravan. So wanted to bring that to you.
Well, I'll bring it before the council. We'll talk it through. We'll see what we can do. And what about this one here? He one of the villagers? He don't look like he from a village. He look like he from a little more countryside type of living. He kind of gestures to Azrath.
Yeah. You might have to talk to Bova about that one there. He has good intentions, of course, and I believe he actually wants to stick with the caravan, but whether he's fit for the team or even of benefit, I believe Stark would have a better view of all that. But I like him. I think that he's a fair cultured man. He's got it down.
Uh, yeah, he's fine. He won't let you down. If you need him for anything, he will be useful. I know this.
He said all that while Dowthy is literally chewing on his horns. He's literally like,
Stop it.
Green rush.
Oh, don't hurt him.
He's fine.
Salvi walks a little ways away from the group, taps that same compartment open under her collarbone,
Mhm.
pulls out the sending stone, and sends to the Silverfang the information about the agent, about the issue, about the Fubar, about the unnecessary panic and constant need for emotional validation for some bizarre reason, which she still doesn't understand, but it's fine. Salvi doesn't. Kelsey does. It's different.
Totally.
We're pretending to be these characters. I didn't know if the audience knew that.
Just making it clear.
But I'm not actually near Khan. I didn't know.
No, he is actually near Khan, but
Actually, yeah.
he doubled
Yeah,
in real
you're
life
right there.
Aiden, so
I am from the Caribbean, so I guess
Just
you're
being
right.
clear. So yeah, she'll
noted.
relay all that information.
We will figure this out when he arrives.
I will say this. I'm aware this stone probably has 3 charges a day.
For right now, it's flexible.
Okay, I was perfectly fine with 3.
To be fair, I believe he has considerable interest in doing as is beneficial to the Silver Fang. He seemed quite concerned.
There's no reply.
Fair, valid.
Okay, that's rude.
All right. So, the council will convene this night. Until then, the refugees are welcome to a meal. And they will also be asked what they want before the council convenes, basically, to just make sure, before they decide anything, do they even want to come with us, kind of thing. Could someone roll me a D20?
I'll do it. Fuck. Straight roll is a 9.
Okay. There are roughly half who want to go to the next city, about a quarter that want to continue to Takakal, and another quarter that wish to remain here, try and repair the city for themselves.
All right.
Do any of you have as the council will convene, you all are made privy to the decision, as again, you are at the center of it. Do you have any case to make for or against these new travelers?
I imagine at one point this is like opened to the group. Douthie is very like confused for a moment, looks at everybody, looks at those people, runs up to him and just goes,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. A very convincing argument. Yeah. I mean, truly, it's really hard to debate that.
I mean,
By
I'm
comparison,
Yeah, bro.
by comparison, and for argument's sake, they're a fairly unwise group, starting being aid to starting a prophecy that didn't really need to happen if certain parties were a little more flexible. What?
I don't think it was the citizens' fault.
But was it not their fault either? Are they not all grown individuals?
And all of these folks chose to leave the city, not participating in the prophecy at all.
That's why we're helping them, isn't it?
Right.
That doesn't absolve them of responsibility.
For what?
For their part.
In what?
And if there was I'm not speaking common. Let me see something here.
What did they do? They said, dang, my town is under the prophecy. I gotta get out of here.
Well, they were given a chance to leave peacefully and refused.
No, these people did leave peacefully.
After we, I imagine.
There were some that said, no, I'm gonna defend my town. They're dead. But then all of these people are the ones who said, yeah, no, me not want to fight, you know, me gonna get to safety. And that's these people. Anyway.
Moving on. I wasn't expecting that to get anywhere. I was just being a little bit of a jerk.
Yeah, I love it. But Nirkan chimes in and just says, honestly, the five of us strolled into this situation. I mean, not having any part. So we tried to do our best, but this is what came of it, and not necessarily because we intervened. I mean, I think we made the situation a bit better, but it would have happened regardless. These evacuated citizens, I guess, are just the positive happenings of us coming across the town. So I would say that they are entitled to do whatever they want. However, these are the folks that stuck with us and trusted us and wanted to, go about all this with peace and prosperity and positivity. I think that goes a far way, seeing what some of y'all steppers get up to up here. So that leading with peace, positivity is a great team.
What do you have to say about all this, Serena?
If I'm being honest with you, if I was in the capacity to offer help, I would. And it seems like we are. Or at least we have been. These individuals in particular did not let the arrow fly. They were beyond the bounds of the city. at least to my knowledge. It was another army that came up from behind us. And the only ones armed were, well, waving a different banner.
And, Mr. Stark?
These people are purely victims of a dogmatic failure. Religious groups bought into what an oracle said, and when you try to fight prophecy, tends to make it come true in the worst way. A warning was made to not do something. They did it. People died. These poor people here that we brought before you are purely travelers like us of the past who settled in an abandoned home, a home with an infestation of evil. They just need to become travelers again till they can find a new home, hopefully where they'll find peace instead of arrows.
All right. Your points have been taken into account.
Dalthy
you
runs
mind-
over. Dalthy runs over to one in particular, and he goes,
That's wrong.
That guy starts sweating like he knows about my gambling debts.
Would you mind if we took some time for deliberation?
Just a little bit.
This is a rather large decision. If you made it quickly, I'd be concerned.
This is another one of those instances when, as we're all walking away, Salvi is taunting after Serena. Serena, I don't understand, and just trying to get an explanation as
Oh my
to why
gosh.
she was wrong. We don't have to role play it, but that's just
I imagine she just goes, I'd like, let's, some of that tea that you made for El Toro, let's sit down and just have a small conversation.
all right.
As you all make your way out, you hear a sort of argument among some of the refugees. You're not serious. You still hold on to that, do you? I was brought up to believe this. That the universe, the gods, whatever there is, has a plan. You might not understand it, but we are only humans. Truly, truly. Well, then you can take your divine plans and go back into the city where the devil was unleashed. You kind of see a couple groups beginning to take sides as you draw close enough to understand what's going on. Do you all interact with this at all?
Dalthy just lets out a, oh.
Stop it.
Hmm.
We're not getting involved again.
Nir Khan shakes his head and he goes, right. Again, people, peace. You want to fight once more. You want to trade blows after what we saw just happen. It's all right if y'all disagree.
No one's trading blows. We just can't seem to talk sense into those who hold on to religious beliefs despite what we just saw that those bring.
It's a very tricky path to weave. And me, myself, me not religious. I understand it, but don't necessarily follow a particular way. Me go about following truth, following the facts. So I understand how you know that when the city is home to a demon now, how could you possibly? But let's be reminded of the citizens that fell for that same reason. There are some of y'all who stayed with the town to defend their homes, knowing that in that defense, they would be the reason that the demon spawned itself. No one's necessarily wrong. You are all entitled to your own beliefs. When your beliefs hurt others is where the problem comes into play. If they want to go and y'all believe that the demon gonna smite them down, that's a problem for them. If they want to go and they think that the best thing they can do is rebuild their town that gave them their life, the community that they know, that's on them. That's their path to follow, their path to weave. You have nothing to do with that. If they're your loved ones, your friends, you can give them your best wishes, your advice, but don't give them trials and tribulation. Don't give them arguments. Don't give them conflict. Give them good luck. That will help them most. Not discouragement. That does nothing. So if that's the path they choose, congratulate them, celebrate them, help them. Don't tear them down. Whatever path you choose, grant them best wishes on their way. The world has no place for more demons. That comes from being negative.
You see the two that kind of were initially arguing, both kind of make their way off to opposite sides of this much larger group. The rest of the crowd kind of simmers down. And one of them, Mir Khan, one that you recognize, approaches the citizen that was dressed in kind of that hunter's garb.
Right.
Do you think it's true that they say that the joy and pain we receive in life comes at its own cost, and that what we get is what's been given us by Providence, by whoever's up there. Is this what we deserve?
That sounds like fate. That sounds like the belief in a higher power navigating your life for you. And while I believe that there are higher powers out there tipping the scales, you are truly the one that leads your life. What you deserve is what you give yourself. I don't think any of y'all deserved to get kicked out your home and have a devil, move in. I don't think y'all deserve that. And if you're God or whoever y'all believe in, things that you do, in my opinion, that's a wild God believes y'all deserve all this hard time for I don't know what. That might be my hesitation with some of those faiths and beliefs. Is that if you question your God every time something bad happens to you, because they think that that's what you deserve. It's a nasty relationship you got there. I think you make your own path. What you deserve is what you gave yourself. I don't know, it's all muddied water.
A voice from right behind you, Nirkan, at about waist high, just very clearly sort of whispers, "They deserved worse." And if you turn around, Douthy's just standing there like,
Well, who deserved worse? Did you say that?
You just said that we didn't deserve it. Now you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
we deserve worse. I
I heard that too, but this this guy does not make very many how should we say complete sentences.
and then runs away.
Probably just more devil magic.
Salvi is just sort of like watching the goings on, and I'm sorry, I had a response. It's completely out of my head now. Dalby cracks me up.
Yeah, that was great.
I don't know. I don't know where you're from, what you believe. But I do know there's wisdom in what you said. I'll try to lead my people in that way. Give them what they deserve.
Right. That's someone worth honor, worth respect. I feel every soul should strive for what they deserve. A great soul strives to give others what they deserve. It's very noble. You will do great if that's your plan.
Right. He kind of walks into the crowd, sort of disappears from view. Is there anything you all would like to do before the evening?
Salvi will make tea for everybody around the camp. That's the same as the last time. It's prestidigitation because you're supposed to be able to warm and flavor. You can have 3 effects going at one time. So she just makes tea for everybody. It's this very flowery but very soothing mix of like chamomile, rose, bergamot, and like just the barest hint of cinnamon.
That sounds so freaking delightful.
I love
I now
mixing.
want that tea.
Douthy will use the cover of darkness to essentially seek out Rev. And check in. There's not much of a conversation, more or less just a
Fuck that.
presence.
Fuck that.
Rev, just kind of becoming aware that you were there, they shudder. You see that kind of like a kind of reaction as though a chill had run up their spine as they look around. What do you want here?
Number.
Number?
And there's a voice that almost a shadow passes in front of like Dali's mouth during this, where you don't see his mouth move, but essentially he hears the voice. He means, how many freaking things have you put out there?
A sufficient amount. One at every place we've stayed. That's what you said.
Just checking, sweet bean. Just checking. And then Dali's not there.
Rev looks around and then quickly rushes to where they're staying and tries to fall asleep. Anyone else?
Bova is going to help the people of the city and the military collect up all the fallen so they can do whatever type of burial rites that they see fit. And once he's finished helping, he's just going to sit down at the little bridge where the military was trying to enter. He's just going to sit down, look at the water, and just cast his spell Fireflies and just sit there and just let the fireflies dance around him.
Can I have Salvi approach Boba while he's doing that?
It's not going to stop you.
Cool. She walks over while you're casting the fireflies over the little bridge spot. She goes, "How are you faring?"
There's been better days.
She holds out a little bag.
Thank you?
I've been trying to slip it into your pack, but you're disturbingly obsessed with keeping an eye on it.
What is it?
It is this thin little bag. It feels like there's maybe a piece of paper inside it.
Okay. Is this a note? What's in here?
No, it's a bookmark.
Oh.
Have a look.
I'm going to open it up and take a look at the bookmark. What do I see?
You open it up, and as you do, it's a fairly normal little bookmark. Yellow, has a brown tassel on it, but the brown tassel starts tapping your finger outside of the bag.
Is it haunted?
No, just enchanted.
Oh.
It's a page turner.
Oh. Well, that's nifty.
I thought you might like it. You seem to read a fair amount.
I do like to read. Lately, these past few days were constantly a little too busy for me to pull up a good book to unwind. But this will definitely be used in the future, and I thank you. It's not too often I received a gift.
You're welcome. I figured it was the least I could do with the money that you earned from the fight.
Hopefully, at some point, I can find something interesting and make us more money in a fight. I think that would take my mind off of things, is if I finally did a fight in which I'm comfortable. in a setting I'm familiar with. As Serena said, war is not my thing.
You are not so incapable either.
I'm going to do better. I know I will.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
I try not to be.
I
But
don't believe you.
I do, but trauma. It's a bitch.
If you say so.
Yes. I understand for you. I am a roller coaster ride of feelings, and that's not what you're accustomed to. So I'm sorry if my awkwardness confuses you.
It doesn't confuse me, it just concerns me. You're my traveling companion. I wish you were okay.
And I wish for you all to be okay too.
And that seems a wise course of action for all of us, doesn't it? In everyone's best interest.
I just want to have something normal. And we keep finding things that aren't. And I am definitely out of my comfort zone. I think we all are.
One does not grow in comfort.
This is true. I did not grow in comfort. I was just hoping at this point in my life, things would be different.
Universally accepted acronym for names. What?
You are delightfully strange. Much like Dalvi, much like Nir Khan. All of you are very different in a wonderful way.
Well, so are you.
Well, yes.
Smack. So are you.
Ow. Rude.
So are you.
Okay, yes, me as well. I'm different, I know. Big.
So everything will be all right.
You know what? I think I just need to make us some money. I think that will clear my head a little bit. I think I'm in a negative rut, and I think I need a win.
You do put on quite a show.
You hear a voice from behind you. Hey, did I hear somebody say money? I can make you a lot of money.
I twitch, slow head turn and stare.
Hey, you know what? We will talk about this some other time, you and me. I know there's another guy now that also fights. I'm thinking maybe some tag team type stuff. But hey, we'll talk about
It, at some
other
point,
time. Well, I'm gonna just.
At some point, the boy would be great for a tag team match, but right now he's learning. He's advanced for a beginner, but maybe not right away.
Hey, like I said, we'll talk about it. It's all right.
Your talks a lot. You were
you
helping
guys-
me with these bodies over here. Please, I have last rites to perform and I need your help moving them. Leave them be.
Hey, you guys, you just do what you were doing. All right, I'm gonna, and he bolts off.
I tried to sneak it into your bag. It wasn't working. So it just, you have a bookmark. Occasionally it bites.
Yay. Occasionally, what?
It bites.
Bitch.
This is a gift from Salvi. What would you expect?
I was still reading that page.
All right. Then the evening takes you. Sleep overcomes most of you. Yeah, I finally remembered. when morning comes, you see the lamp still on. It is still dark as you all wake. The lamps are on in the tent where the council was meeting. It seems that they have gone on deliberating through the night.
Oh my gosh.
But they do eventually emerge. They kind of look around, they see you all. They see the group of refugees sleeping without tents, with no supplies or provisions. They kind of look once again at you all. But I suppose you're wondering why we took so long. Well, it wasn't to decide whether or not they could come with us, that's for sure. We decided that pretty quick. Had to decide how we ration the food. Now, if you want to run and tell all of them that, then we can get to telling the cook. And a few minutes go by and you hear, "What? That many people? Oh, hells." And you have that vague remembrance of the orc-looking fellow who was apparently doing a lot of the cooking for the caravan and the extra workload that just got added to him. So, how do you all tell the refugees? What do you say?
Dowley happens to be... Who knows where he got it? But there is a leg that is sort of like thrown over his shoulder, and he's like, "What?"
Leg of what?
A human leg.
Okay, no, really?
And he's just like, "Oh."
Oh,
I mean, we are near a place where a lot of people just died, so
Yeah. Just, no, that's no. Bad meat. Bad meat.
Oh my god. Oh.
Phone.
No, Hannibal, stop it.
Yeah.
Takes a big chunk.
Serena, do you mind maybe taking Dali away from these people for just a second?
All right, sorry.
I don't want them to start wondering where he got a leg from.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's funny. Everybody else gets to be weird, but not him. Okay.
It's we're weird. He might
Salvi's
be
just like
being
following
someone
behind
different.
Dowdy. Don't worry,
Listen,
I've got
don't
it.
start.
Salvi's just following along behind Dowdy. Don't worry, I've got it.
Oof. All right. Again, I come to you with the truth and nothing but the truth. The caravan welcomes you with open arms. We're definitely not one to shy away from company. But your city was supposed to be a refueling station for rations, food, supplies that we were already low on. So the fact that we're already low on rations and have to make it to the next town on what little we have, plus adding on a lot of new folks, it's fair to say that there's not really much food to go around. So
Before you even can continue, the hunter steps back out. We can hunt. We know this lands. We know what animals dwell here.
would you be able to assist in procuring food and nutrients for the caravan and for your people?
I'll get some men together. It will be done.
Perfect. Now
And
that's
there's a place for you there too.
what
You want to join the hunt?
me?
Aye.
Uh,
If you want to join the hunt. Otherwise,
um,
you're free to stay here.
I think I ought to stay. My skills in this particular matter might lie more with providing comfort to people, not an end to an animal. But no judgment. That sounded judgmental. There was no judgment. No judgment. I know how the life cycle works.
I won't tell anyone about your yellow belly. That was a joke. It was a joke.
Above board, we might have to cut that out. I am fairly certain that is a racial slur.
You're kidding.
I am not. I'm fairly certain
Really?
that's rooted in something not great.
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna look that up.
The term yellow belly, like you used to hear calling people cowards.
Might refer to someone of Asian descent.
Okay, wait. Okay, so let's see.
We can cut it out. That's the beauty of recording.
Right.
but-
No, like 100%, but I didn't know about this either.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, okay, so I got originated 18th century England, referring to people from fens of Lincolnshire who were jokingly called yellow-bellies due to the abundance of frogs and yellow-bellied eels in the area. Let me try this. Okay, that's not gonna. Okay, so Wikipedia says Lincolnshire, but I'm gonna look into that because I had no clue.
Like he said, though, it can be cut out.
Totally. Excellent. Well, thank you for saying that.
It's like, oh, okay.
Okay. Well, then
Anyway.
in that case, let me say a different thing in case I have to cut that out. It's all right. I won't tell anyone about your. Shoot! What?
Your purple belly.
Whoa!
You're apparently
Whoa,
small
hello.
fins.
You're cowardice.
I said you're apparently small fins.
Yes.
Ooh.
So
That's I have a big problem with that. That's
okay,
that's
you know what? I'll just
to the blur.
forget about it. If
Oh my
if it
God.
needs cut out, it'll get cut out. If not, let's just pick up right after it was said
Perfect.
and keep moving.
I'm dead. No, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I'll catch up with y'all maybe a little bit later.
And he goes off to get some people together. I mean, you do see a hunting party being formed.
What kind of creatures are they going to hunt?
Likely sort of the equivalent of deer and other woodland creatures. I guess at this point it's almost like mountain creatures. So deer, elk, that sort of thing. All right. Understanding that this is understanding that this is definitely not the length of session we typically go to. I think I am gonna cut it off. I think that a lot has transpired, and when we pick up, the caravan will get moving once again, begin the journey to the next city, which is
I love the big map.
Gerthan.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's next city.
I remember that.
So,
Uh-oh.
part of the reason why I thought maybe we'll cover all of that next session. So, all that said, it's been a short session, but we hope that you all have enjoyed coming with us on the journey of it. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, keep on looking for legends. Love you guys.